If you run a faceless channel or use AI tools such as ChatGPT, ElevenLabs, stop scrolling. YouTube's new July 15th policy might slowly destroy your channel's ability to monetize or your monetization if you already have. A lot of creators have actually presented diverse opinions and views on this subject matter. Your AdSense revenue may be on the chopping board, and you probably may not even know this just yet. It all started with this screenshot of this YouTube's partner policy change, which is yet to come by July 15th. It has sent a lot of fear and panic in the creators community, and there has been so much conversation going on about what to expect. We are going to be decoding this policy, which was somewhat vague, open-ended, and was not so clear. We're all waiting for July 15th to know the exact policy change. While we wait, we'll see what we can actually do to keep our channel safe. And the creators community online, social media, Reddit specifically, there were so many conversations about what this policy change might be. And truthfully, conversations surrounding faceless channels has happened, and you realize that it is not because YouTube is not demonetizing channels before this time. They are, but when you look critically at what happens with demonetization, it has to do with channels that are not being original, so much duplicated content, channels that are not putting in any effort, like low effort. Just trying to do a cleanup of all these channels that are not putting in the work. So it is not because YouTube is demonetizing faceless channels, but YouTube is actually going to make it point to identify channels that are not doing these three things. So you're putting in so much low effort, you're duplicating all of your content, or most of them, and you're actually not being original. You're like copying and pasting things without adding your persona or without adding your own voice. So let's decode what these policies are about and what it means for creators. What sort of channels may be at risk? What 4 strategies can we actually implement right now as creators before July 15th? YouTube will actually be cracking down on inauthentic content starting from July 15th. It's going to be using 2 main categories. So the first category will be through mass-produced content or synthetic voices that has no personalization, so it's kind of content. And then the second strategy will be through repetitive content, which means that channels that have like loads of mashups and channels that are doing copy and paste, no editing, they're just really lifting text from Reddit and using it as script without adding their own persona to it, adding their own voices to it. They're just really copying and pasting, and they're just trying to duplicate. There is no originality. These are the categories that YouTube is going to be looking to place content for demonetization or deleting or things like that. So these are the sort of things you have to look out for. According to Statista, some 9.5 million plus channels that were banned in 2024 fell in these 2 categories. So it is not that YouTube has banned faceless channels or YouTube is not in agreement with the use of AI, but YouTube wants just your authenticity, how much commentary you put in a video, how much persona you put in a video, and how much compliment you add to the video, even if it is faceless. So AI simply on its own is just not enough. AI is to aid the creator, not to take away creativity from the creator, you know. So YouTube is all in for original and authentic content. If your workflow is ChatGPT script plus text to speech, which is TTS, plus stock videos or images is equal to content, I'm sorry to say that you are in danger. But if you find this video in a good amount of time, you can decide what to do with the strategies we're going to be talking about in a few. So if this is your workflow or if this is your work style, YouTube is actually learning a lot about these automation styles, and YouTube is beginning to learn quicker than ever if this was mass-produced stuff. So you won't make it if you don't do anything about it before July 15th comes. If you really want to make a difference, you can take this video, put it side by side to your Faceless channel, and determine for sure if you can render it or if you can actually save it. Other at-risk content may include recycled B-rolls, meditation or music loop channels, wiki style kind of video presentation without any unique commentary to it, compiled videos and are clickbaity, so stock media or stock clips that doesn't offer any personalized voice or doesn't offer any edits or anything that makes it your own, you know, because you're a creator and you should be in the habit of creating on top of any material you find. You can actually do a lot with what is available. Add your persona, add your voice. Let us feel you in it, even if you're not there, even if we don't see a face. We can almost imagine that if this channel had a face, it would look like this. That's the sort of thing that YouTube wants. 4 strategies here. The first one will be for you to add a human character to your Faceless channel, okay? Or you can use ChatGPT to create a recurring host persona, so that will be your persona for your channel. So an example, you can call it, you can give it a name and say Max the Guide or Zuri the Storyteller for most channels that are like storytelling. And I'm just using this ChatGPT to illustrate how you can actually customize this persona from day one in your ChatGPT. So this is a process. You open your ChatGPT, you click on the 3 dots on the side, and then it actually will ask for you to click on the picture that you can see on that side, and then it says customize ChatGPT, and then you're going to tell ChatGPT about your channel, what it is about. You want to give it a nickname. What do? You have to tell if you want to dedicate this one ChatGPT for your YouTube Faceless channel. It will be super nice so that the customization is suited. Nickname, what you do, what traits should your ChatGPT have. You put everything here, and then you actually put a script down that you can use. You can actually say, I'm looking for a storyteller, male, masculine, tall, short, dark, that I will constantly feature in my videos. And ChatGPT will definitely keep that in its memory and use it all the time for you. So you can always recall from here because you've actually customized your channel and it is ready to go. So strategy number 2 requires you to have a unique voiceover for your videos. And ElevenLabs is available, and it has massively produced overtones, or it has massively produced voiceovers that you can pick and choose from. But in order for your viewers to get that unique experience and for them to feel your persona without even seeing you, you want to actually carefully craft into ElevenLabs how you want your voiceovers to be, and then keep that also in your docket. You can actually even clone your own voice and then give it to ElevenLabs, so that ElevenLabs can do the job every single time. If
books are the doors to knowledge and imagination.
you're not cloning your voice and you want to use a beautiful script that actually authenticates that voiceover or makes your voiceover stand out, this will be me illustrating how I'm going to be creating a unique voice in ElevenLabs. So this is the sort of prompt that I'm giving ElevenLabs. I'm saying generate a warm, confident storytelling male or female voice, mid-30s tone, slightly African British accent with calm pacing and emotional heights. The style will be docu-narrative or docu-narrations, which meets podcast intimacy. Strategy number 3 requires you to build some sort of commentary shield for your channel, especially if your commentary reacts a lot or does a lot of ASMR reactions, you want to actually add your own humor, you want to add your POV, you want to actually bring your persona into it, and that commentary will be a real commentary, be you. Even if it is 10 seconds, it actually brings some uniqueness to the video, and it will definitely not be like everyone else's. So strategy number 4 will require you to use YouTube Studio's disclosure very wisely. So this disclosure is always presented to us creators when we're just about to release our new videos. It asks you a couple questions. To be able to speak to it truthfully, you should be transparent about if there is a synthetic edit, but also reinforce your value as a creative mind behind it. Wait, before you go, do you think that YouTube is against AI? Let's use some facts and figures to actually reinstate the statement or diffuse it in its entirety. So now you'll be surprised that about $100 billion has already been invested in AI by Google itself. So if you really want to understand the direction of YouTube, don't look at YouTube. You can actually look at Google and how much it is investing and some of the frontline AI tools that it has actually made available for users. Some of it, as I speak to you right now, may be free. We don't know how long these tools are going to be free for. And these tools are free because Google recognizes that it has creators, and the creators are on YouTube. So this is the Google AI Studio in action. You can see in just about 10 seconds, I'm just going to give it a YouTube script. And then the Google AI Studio wrote a hook for me, a structure, scripts, thumbnail, text, which is better than most Fiverr gigs that you will find. Okay, don't tell them that I told you, but this is a game changer. It's like you have a co-writer, you have a strategist, and you have an editor for free. Can you even believe that? It is absolutely fantastic. So YouTube isn't punishing AI, but YouTube is actually punishing low effort, lazy done for me work, and YouTube is actually trying to reinstate the creator's mind, because that is what this is about. So also Google's NotebookLM also does fantastic work. This can also be used by researchers, which I actually found out, and I'm so excited because it's just going to make my next semester schoolwork so easy, and I'm super excited. So that NotebookLM, you can put in PDFs, you can put in websites URLs, you can put in pictures of things and actually ask it to write up a proper publication for you to post on your personal blogs and your LinkedIn posts and all those different places where you probably may be doing some sort of publication work. And this notebook does amazing. So I'm just bringing you up to speed on all of these AI tools so that you know that you're not limited at all, so that you also know that YouTube is not punishing AI in any way, because they themselves are investing tons in this new AI that we're talking about. So let me blow your mind. NotebookLM by Google lets you upload a PDF, you plug in a YouTube link, you paste a blog post and ask, what are the top 5 points about this post that I put in, and write me a script about this with visuals including boom and down and whatever you want it to do. It is just going to be at your beck and call. So the NotebookLM is in essence your personal research assistant. How interesting. This is actually invested in, engineered for you by Google, and Google owns YouTube. Do you even understand that AI is okay? Okay, so there is also this secret weapon that was made for, created by, engineered by Google and its developers, and it actually blew minds at the Input Output conference that Google holds annually in May. In 2024, it was like the talk of town. But this is not free, but there is a trick. So this is the VO3, Google's VO3, VEO3, to check it out. But actually there is this trend on Twitter or X, where if you say @ask perplexity and then you add whatever, you say @ask and you say @ask perplexity to bake a cake, a virtual cake, or @ask perplexity for my dog to mention my name or something. It is going to create this with a dog backing your name or something like that for free. But that is a little trick there. If you added @perplexity before you say create a 1-minute script of XYZ style, and it does it for free actually. So if you want to have a free experience of the VO3, you can actually use a secret weapon @ask perplexity and then ask it to and say whatever you want it to create, and boom, va-va-voom, and you have it over there. So yes, this is not mainstream yet, but it works now. Don't sleep on it. It is not mainstream now, but hey, you can be gone ahead of other creators. And then this is the gift that I'm giving you for free in this video. Okay, so just go and say @ask perplexity, bake me a virtual cake, @ask perplexity, my dog bag my name, or whatever you want it to do. It is going to be at your beck and call. So this is just for you to know how Google is heavily invested in the AI they talk about so much. It is not because they want to punish AI. No. But what now? What are we doing with all these things we found out? Are we actually going to be in the pile of rejected creators come July 15th? Or are we actually going to be part of the happy creators laughing on the other side of the spectrum? So please use this as an opportunity to level up. Go into your channel, do all the cleaning up. Let YouTube not even have any work to do on your channel. Let them not even waste your time. 90 days is a long time. It doesn't come in the blink of an eye. Please do something that your channel will be thankful to you for. Also, if you are that creator that suffers low viewership, I have actually attached in this video my video about how to improve your viewership, and you should go and watch it next.